Finally got a first place finish. So the first part of this, we're just going to go over how to play H1Z1. That's just something I'm doing. I'm doing some informational YouTube videos. Try to get my my hit count up, you know, on YouTube. Do a few things here and there last measurement. But yeah, man. So first thing is you got to make sure the game can start, because that seemed to be an issue today. Make sure you can actually start the game. We'll see what happens now. Before it wasn't even starting. It was going to the server menu. Oh, here we go. It's actually working now. Fantastic. Oh. So first, when you come in, if you don't already have a character, what you're going to do is you're going to create one. I already have a character, so I'm going to enter game. If you didn't, you create one here. You make them what they look like. Mine looks like a heroin hooker, as you can tell, with her red eyes. She doesn't look good at all. I don't know, she looks beat up. So then you hit enter game. When you do this, you're going to have a few options. And before we actually get started in a game, we're going to go over some of the settings you're going to need to do. Well, if it loads. Seems to be a thing right now. Loading. Please hold. Alright, there we go. Thank you, Jesus. Alright. So when you come to this screen, you can... First thing, you can hit play. That's going to take you in a solo queue, duos, fives, right? So you can play by yourself, you can play with you and a homie, or you and 4 of your buddies. You can play, right? If there's any events going on, you click here. Hosted events, none going on. Events, event, grand prize. Events will only be for a limited time. Don't see none here. Tournaments, coming soon. They don't have anything going on yet, because this game's still under development. So character, you can change what your character looks like when you get crates, which we'll go over in a second. You can change the appearance. You can go over each body part, right? You have to have the items to actually equip them. You can change what your weapons look like. Rides, you can change what the Jeep looks like. Get a Jeep skin if you can get one. And emotes, you can actually change emotes and get some additional emotes, right? Which is kind of, you know, useless. So all your F keys you can do that with, right? Let me just change one thing here. Got that. All right, so we got that up, got that fixed. So the next thing, once you check out your appearance, you can get crates. When you play every 5 levels, so you can see I'm level 33, you get a free crate under unlock crates. As you can see, I don't have any because I've opened them. So every 5 levels, you'll get a free crate. And you also get locked crates, okay? When you win games, just sometimes randomly, when you level, you'll get some. But these, you actually have to get these coins, and the only way you can get those coins is to buy them with cash money. So this is Daybreak's way of getting your cash. Aside from just buying the game, you can buy gear. Scrapyard, if you get items that you don't need, you can scrap them. Like say you get some ugly pants, like for example, let's say you got this helmet and you don't like the rainbow helmet because, like me, I don't like to wear stuff that's fruity like that because people can see me easier. So I would scrap it. And once you get 100 scrap, you can potentially get one of these items on this list for 100 scrap. It's random. The last thing is stats. So you can go check where you stand on the leaderboard. So when you first hit leaderboard, it'll show you where you're at. So there's 6 different ranks with 5 divisions each. Right now I'm currently Diamond, Division 5, so my rank did go up. Obviously, if you want to see who the best player in the game is, you go to Royalty, Division 1. Go to the very top of the list. Usually it's Ninja, and it's not Ninja. It's, I guess these guys, I don't know if they hacked the game or there was some talking about people hacking the game and cheating, basically. These guys don't seem like legit people because just looking at their names, they seem like they got some bullshit names, right? Ninja, he's a streamer. He's really good. Tifu, streamer, really good, right? I don't know about these 3 guys up here. Again, I know there was an exploit to continually, what it was like you'd hit a band-aid and you just could keep throwing grenades or something. I don't fucking really know, but you know, if people can cheat in the game, they're gonna. So again, your top 10 matches. If you go back to leaderboard, it's gonna go who you selected to look at. So if I select myself, there's my top 10 matches. There's my first place finish the other day, and it's gonna show every other top finish that I have, top 10. So that's your stats, character, then marketplace. When you click on that, I'm not gonna click on it because I don't want to go out, but it'll take you to the Daybreak screen where you can buy coins. If you have a Twitch account, you can access, you can link your account, and you can see streamers online. You can invite viewers, you know, invite viewers to play duos, fives, things like that. Streamer settings, you can change some of the settings. Now, the actual settings in game, you got a few. You kind of want to run this. I got it on overall quality high. I mean, I probably should run the resolution lower, because from my understanding, the lower it is, the actual better you hit. But I like the game to look good, so I guess I sacrifice some hit. But if you want it to run smoother, you can maybe change this to a lower resolution. Okay, you can change the lower resolution, or you can change the overall quality. You know, I got it on high. I could go ultra, and then this will be a little more. Turn it down a little bit. There's high. Just go medium. Actually, I'll switch mine to medium, see if it runs a little faster, right? You can change a lot of this stuff, but again, I just recommend messing with that. Render distance allows you to see further in the game. The higher your render distance is, the slower your game's going to run. So some people, I forget what they call these two keys, the one next to P, to the right of the P key, the closed bars like this, left and right, those will actually, you can mess with your render distance in game with that. But that's probably the only thing you really need to know here. You must restart the game for these settings. Okay, so I gotta restart the game. So that's graphics, gameplay. A few things here. Scope mouse sensitivity. You want to be probably 20 or lower, 20% or lower, because if you're any higher than that, you're just gonna move past the target too much fast. And when you're trying to hit them, it's just, you want the lower sensitivity when you're scoped and aiming. Everything else would be personal preference, I would say. Also, you can change the color of whichever crosshair you pick. So I just like the dot in the screen. There's a bunch of different ones you can use, personal preference again. There's also some other things in here you can change, but the main things are your crosshair and your mouse sensitivity is probably the most important. Audio, key bindings, you can change your key bindings. Streamer settings, we already talked about briefly. And region, you need to pick the region closest to you. So just look at the regions and pick the one that's closest to you so you get the best ping. And that's it for the initial setup and settings. Now we're going to go into playing the game, and I'm just going to go over basic gameplay for one match. And then I'm just going to play. I'm going to keep playing. So this is just an informational how to play King of the Kill. We can do some more detailed videos later. So I'm going to queue for solo by myself. Alright. So when you first load in, you load in this place called Destiny Island. And it's just a loading screen, really. You're just running around with everybody. I'll show you a few things you can do while loading. So right here, when we load in here, these buttons, so you can bet some of the coins that you won to bet on your match to win more coins, or you can use the free one. I'm not going to do that now because I need to focus when I'm doing that instead of making a YouTube video, but you can use these for free rolls to earn more of these coins. These coins can buy you things. Also, you can see the payouts here. So if I come in first place, I win 1,000, and then, you know, so on and so forth down the list, right? So 51st place, you get 33 coins. Anything worse than 51st, you're not getting shit. The first thing you want to do is you want to hit tab, and this is your inventory, right? So this is where you can equip items, you know, helmets, shirts, when you get body armor, car keys when you can loot car keys, and this is where all your inventory is going to be out for the game. 3 guns, you can pick up the 3 guns. First thing you want to do is shred your hat, your shirt, and your gloves. And the reason you want to do that is you want to come over here and craft a satchel. So before I do it, if you look at my inventory, my max weight's 150. If I go ahead and make this satchel, when I come back, it's going to give me 450. So basically I just increased how much stuff I could hold initially until I find a bigger backpack, because you can always find better. Now you can see the match is going to start in 5 seconds. It's going to parachute me in, and then you got to land. So here we go. Takes a little while to load. So here you go. You're gonna want to go down, look down. All right. I'm gonna try to find some place we can survive a little bit. So we're gonna go over here to the houses. But if you want to learn how to play really good, you want to land in some of the very high traffic areas. And I'll do that in another separate video. I'll call it high traffic areas. So you can check that out on my YouTube channel as well. Now people always go for these cop cars down here, as you can see. Like this guy's going for that one. So I might get pwned right here, but it's just a thing, right? So first thing to do, grab the shotgun. Alright, he didn't come in. Grab a shotgun. You want to grab guns. You can loot with the F key. You always want to make sure you load the gun up. If you want to reload a clip, you hit R. Initially, you could just try to shoot. And if you try to shoot, what's going to happen is, excuse me, is it's going to load it if there's no bullets. If you shoot when there's bullets in it, obviously it's going to, you know, trigger you to shoot. I need a helmet. You want to try to find everything you need. You need helmets, you need body armor. Oh, here we got lucky. Bam. Helmet, top-notch bag. Where's this jackass? I don't see him. I don't know. I don't know where he went. Where's he going? Oh, here he goes. And somehow I got killed instantly as soon as he jumped out of the car. Okay. Huh. That was very entertaining. So that's another thing about this game, man. It's like, it's super sporadic the way it works. I don't know how that dude, I don't know how he instantly killed me that quickly. I mean, it doesn't even look like he was aiming a fucking gun at me, right? So, that's the general way this game works. That's the general how to play this game. So when you come in, you know, you gotta loot things, you gotta grab guns, you gotta get helmets, you gotta get gear, and then you gotta kill people, and you gotta be the sole survivor. That's the object of the game. So that's pretty much gonna sum it up for the initial, you know, how to play King of the Kill. You know, it's typical FPS shooter game. Also, if you want to know your controls, again, you can go to settings, you can go to key bindings, and you can see what all the buttons do. General, on foot, when you're in cars, and emotes. Alright? So that's it for the tutorial video. I'm going to keep playing. Check out my stream, twitch.tv/beatsforpresident. And let's go. Let's re-queue and see if we can do some murdering. I don't even know how this dude just